There is a quiet kind of heartbreak that leaves no marks. It happens not in arguments, but in conversations that never land. When someone speaks and the person they love doesn't really listen, just nods, drifts, disappears. And the loneliest part is how invisible that pain can feel. It begins softly, the small pause after you speak, the moment their eyes flick away, or their answer doesn't quite match the meaning you offered. At first, you tell yourself it's nothing. People get distracted. Everyone has their moments. But over time, the pattern settles in, and your heart learns its shape. Because when someone doesn't truly listen, it's not just silence that grows between you. It's uncertainty. It's the slow unraveling of being understood. And humans are wired for understanding, wired for attunement, for resonance, for the feeling of, I see you. Without it, even love can start to feel like a room filled with echoes. The roots often run deeper than either person notices. Some people were raised in noise, households where listening was a luxury, or emotions weren't safe to touch. Others learned early that the world only rewarded performance, not presence. And so they hear only the surface of words, never the soul beneath them. Psychology calls this emotional inattunement. The brain registers language but not meaning. The ears work, but the mind doesn't soften enough to receive. It's a form of absence disguised as attention, a pattern that leaves the speaker questioning their value, even when logic insists they matter. And this creates an inner conflict. You want to stay because the love is real, but you also want to be heard because you are real. So you shrink your stories, you shorten your thoughts, you convince yourself that needing to be listened to is too much. Yet the emptiness lingers, quietly insisting otherwise. The turning point often arrives unexpectedly. Maybe in a moment of exhaustion, maybe in a moment of clarity. A realization that listening isn't about volume or replies, but presence. That being heard is not a luxury in love, but the foundation of it. And that your voice was never asking for anything unreasonable, only connection. Healing doesn't happen all at once. It begins with recognition that the pain was real, that the silence wasn't your fault, and that your inner world deserves a place to land. And slowly, there comes a gentle truth. Being deeply listened to is one of the quiet miracles of being human. And every heart deserves that softness.